This is a good game to show because it's going to showcase the kind of lobbies I'm in and the kind of strategies I go up against. As you can see, my radar is blurred. Here's a little sneak peek of some of my classes. They're mostly the same. I like to go with 5 perks, but I was trying something different in this game. And as soon as I do that, as soon as I deviate from hardwired as I'm always using, I'm getting hit with EMP grenades and counter UAVs. And I don't like that. I don't like going a long time without having a UAV there. I'm not playing hardcore. I want to be able to see the UAV. That's why most of my classes I'm always using hardwired. And another reason is because a lot of people in my lobbies, they like to toss the EMP grenades all game long. They love to just spam those things, and then that takes away your radar. You can't use your kill streaks. I think I posted a video the other day or last week or something where I was playing on a new map. I had a lightning strike and I was about to use it. Then I got hit with an EMP grenade and I couldn't use it. And that's annoying, especially when it's happening all game long. And then of course, when you get a blackbird, you don't want your blackbird to get countered. So to avoid all that BS, because in my lobbies, it's always happening. I don't know about your lobbies, but in my lobbies, that's going on all the time. So to avoid that, I just slap on the perk and call it a day. But have you ever watched somebody's video on YouTube? You're looking at the gameplay, you're looking at what's happening, and you're saying to yourself like, what? Why is he getting away with that? Why is that working for him? That never works for me. That doesn't work in my lobbies. And right now, I know a lot of people are probably going to say I'm not playing the objective. Because look at the score. We're down. I'm right here. We got a blackbird. I'm not hopping on the B flag. Why is that? Well, I'm really close to getting the dogs. Plus, I don't have flak jacket, and people are tossing C4s like crazy. I cut off the beginning of this gameplay, and I died by C4s like 3 or 4 times. So I know, even though I have a blackbird, I know people are going to be coming for the B flag because they're going to know I'm taking it, and they're just going to toss the C4s. Because in this game, you can throw a C4 like it's a Semtex or like it's a frag grenade. And that's why so many people are using C4s, because there's really no penalty. Like in previous games, it was a little sluggish to throw it, and you couldn't just throw it as far. Like in this game, they just made it like, oh, just here, just throw it like a frisbee. But in previous games, you had to make sure that you were behind cover. You couldn't just quickly throw it and then get back to fighting like you can in this game. And right here, I actually am playing the objective now because I have dogs, but I said, you know, I'm not going to use them in this round because it's probably not going to help us out that much. We're already down. Even if I bust them out right now, the momentum is not really on our side. So I don't think we'll be able to recover and really take advantage of these flags. So that's my excuse. That's what was going on in my mind. So we'll see here going into the second round if that was a Smoove move or a noob move. Do you understand my wisdom? Or do I just not know what I'm talking about? We're about to find out. But let's talk about the things that you see in gameplays that don't happen in your lobbies. The number one thing that I see is I see a lot of people not using Ghost. Somehow they're able to not use Ghost and not even use a silencer and go on these amazing streaks. Sometimes I see guys, they're in the middle of the map. They're not even like on the side of the map where they know where people are coming in. Look, this is a Smoove move. Even though I get countered, I still put it down on the B flag. I'm telling you, where is that hardwired? I really need it right now. But back to not using Ghost and not using a silencer. I've seen people go in the middle of the map. And I'm not even talking about on the side of a map where even though you're unsilenced, you're making noise, you know that, okay, there's only 1 or 2 ways that enemies can come, so it kind of works for you. I'm talking about, no, just being in the middle of the map, in ground war, where there's a lot of people. They can be coming from any direction. I've seen gameplays where people are unsilenced, no Ghost, shooting, making noise, and nobody kills them in the middle of the map. That never happens in my lobbies. I'm so sure that never happens in my lobbies that if one of those guys were to come and sit down in this chair that I play on my gamer tag in my lobbies and try to do that, they would not be successful. I just don't see it happening. Whenever I do that, I'm unsilenced in ground war in the middle of the map. If I kill 2 or 3 people, I'm done after that because everybody's like, woo, he's in there and woo, look at that C4 getting thrown like a frisbee. So if I shoot unsilenced, people are gonna be like, oh, look at that guy shooting unsilenced. Everybody turns to me and I got like 4 or 5 people all shooting me at once, getting double, triple, quadruple teamed. So is it just me, or is it like that in your lobbies as well? Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm terrible. But there is one thing I have noticed, because the other day I was playing in a party of 4 people, and one guy, he didn't have the new maps. So when we were playing Ground War, we only played on the standard maps, and I guess only noobs, I guess the noobs, they don't have the DLC maps. So we played this one game, and how did I kill myself right there? I was inside. That is some cheese. But we played this one game on Plaza, and I was actually going unsilenced because I was using this gun right here, the M27, and I prestiged it a second time so that I could put the emblem on it. Then I was leveling it up, so I didn't have the suppressor yet. So I was just like, I guess I'll use this party to just level up the gun. You know, I'll just do that. But to my surprise, in the game on Plaza, I killed like 6 or 7 noobs in the middle of the map, unsilenced, and no one shot at me. And in fact, the enemies kept coming. It was like they didn't know where I was. Even though I'm making a lot of noise, they just kept walking. It was like they weren't even looking at me. They were looking to the left. Like, you see how I just killed that guy? Imagine that guy just walking to the left, not even looking at me when I'm unsilenced. It was really a strange moment. I don't know how I got away with those 6 or 7 kills, but maybe that's why it's happening. Maybe that's why people are getting gameplays like that, because they're just in lobbies with some serious noobs. I don't know. I think maybe I'll try to find that game and then post it as an intro so you can see what I'm talking about. It was hilarious. I've never seen anything like that in my history of using an unsilenced weapon. I've never seen people just walk right by me like I'm not even there, even though they see I just killed like 2 or 3 of their homies. And look at, how did I not see that guy? I even reloaded when I finally did see the guy. I thought it was safe. I went right back to my reloading habits, my bad habits. And look, my screen is all EMP'd again. This is crazy. Normally I always have that perk to protect this. How many times in this gameplay was my screen just like that? But what I want to know is, I want you to tell me in the comment section, what are some things you've seen in gameplays that never happen in your lobbies? I think this could be interesting.